Is Google caching the top 50 results? If you are signed on to your Google account, when you try to search for something, you will see that immediately. Not only does Google try to second guess what you are looking for, but also it will show you the relevant results for that predicted search term. And as you type, the results are updated. This implies to me that Google is preparing the search results in batch processing for the most used terms. It makes sense. If a search term is used thousands of times per day, why hit the databases with that same search every time? It is much more efficient to prepare the results ahead of their use and to slot new pages into the results as and when they are found, but that is not the whole story. There would be little point in keeping flags against 1,000 search results when most people are only looking at the top 1, 2, or maybe 3 pages of results. Most efficient would be to limit the stored results, and only if the person searching went beyond the cached results, to then look into the huge database. Is there any evidence of this? Actually, I think so. I have seen for years websites struggling to get to the top of the search results, getting to the top of the 5th page and never any better. This would imply that Google could be caching the top 50 pages for each of its most used search terms. If a new site comes along that deserves to be in the top 50, it can be included, else it drops to the further on down pages. What does this mean to us? Well, assuming 50 is the magic number, there is something that Google uses to identify those sites that are worthy of being in the top 50. Get into that top 50 and you are made. But, if you are outside of that magic 50, then you have not found Google's favor and have your work cut out. Basically, you probably have to convince the search engine that you are more worthy to be in the top 50 than the page that is currently number 50. But, because the results are being prepared offline and not as a visitor is waiting to see the results, Google has as long as it wants to make sure that your site is genuinely worthy, and that is more than just assessing your H1, meta, and PageRank. Google has time to look at the stats it has collected in the Analytics account and from general use in the PageRank toolbar plus FeedBurner results, and the data it has bought from elsewhere. Google has the time it wants to make sure that your site is not just about baiting people on and then sending them to a pay-per-click advert. It can assess what genuine people view on your website and whether they trust your site and look at many pages.